My name is bredis, and I started having problems with my lower back several years ago. My back pain was in the lower back, caused from stenosis of the back, extremely painful, and it got progressively worse as I went on in years. And so that's why I decided to have something done to make my life more pleasant and easier to cope with everyday living, so to speak. But in the past, I had trouble shopping because I couldn't walk distances. I couldn't bend over to make the bed, and bending over the sink and doing things that bent me forward to a degree hurt my back. And I went to a doctor that put shots in my back, and that helped temporarily, and I went back several times later and had more shots, and it was always temporary. Before I went to Dr. Houston, I went to another doctor here in the city, and he examined the MRIs that I had had in the past and so forth, and gave me another exam, which they did at the hospital, and it was terrible. And I don't know what they call it, but they put the needle in my back and injected things in my spine, and extremely painful. And then after all of that, I went back to him, and he suggested that I do not have surgery due to the fact that my back was so bad, and that my age, because I'm not a spring chicken. And after I arrived home, I had visiting nurse service and a visiting therapist. And both of these people said that they were aware of Dr. Houston, and they praised him to the nth degree. And then we found out that one of our neighbors had just had surgery with Dr. Houston, and she gave the same appraisal. Roger and I both have had back problems, Roger being my husband, and so we both went to Dr. Houston, and Roger decided to have his surgery done, and he had it done the 31st of January this year. I went to him, and he looked at the pictures and so forth and said no, that it would be fine, that I could go ahead with the surgery and not to worry about it, that I would be okay. And then I followed and had my back done in May of this year. And Dr. Houston has been very good to both of us. And I find that my back is better. So anyway, we both have had the surgery and have recovered. And we're doing much better than we were previously. I like Dr. Houston very much. He's a very gentle man, and I like the way he dresses. He presents himself extremely well. And even one time he had on Argyle socks, and I mentioned, I like your socks, and he said, thanks for noticing. Very professional, and I like that.